How come you don't yet have a side hustle? You cannot rely on one single source of income, not in this economy. The cost of living, the cost of transportation, the cost of food, the cost of raising a family, all of them have gone only up. I hate to break it to you, but relying on one single source of income, which is usually your job, is not something that you could continue doing in 2024. This graph right here shows us the continuously increasing cost of living. You see that? It's on an uptrend position. It shows no sign of going down. And it takes no special degree to realize that this is only going to go up. And if you don't have anything to counter this, then you're gonna find yourself in a very difficult financial situation. Now let me put things a bit into perspective for you. You need around $50,000 per year to live comfortably. Now I know this term comfortably is subjective for every single person, but this means that averagely speaking, you're gonna need around $5,000 per month just to be included in that comfortable area. Do you know who makes that much? People with bachelor's degrees. So you're gonna have to finish school, that's 12 years. You're gonna have to go to university, that's another like 3-5 years, and then you're gonna have to get your bachelor's degrees. Now this could easily chip up 20 years of your life, and all of that just to make enough money to be included in the comfortable area. And overall, this comfortable meaning can mean a lot of things for a lot of people. And I'm sorry to break it to you, but this comfortable lifestyle is just not for me. I want a lot more than that. This is why I started my own side hustle. Alright, so now that we have decided you need a side hustle, what side hustle should you pick? So first of all, you have a job right now, right? That's your main source of income and you should keep it that way. Your side hustle should be complementary to your salary. It shouldn't be in competition with that, because if you're focusing on two things, you're not gonna be able to do both of them. So number one, your side hustle should actually make your life better. Second of all, how much time do you need to have this side hustle? Because for example, if you do garage reselling, you're gonna have to drive a lot from garage to garage and find the best products. That's gonna take a lot of your time. If you wanna open up a social media marketing agency, then you're gonna have to be there for your clients. You're gonna have to run ads. You're gonna have to make decisions. So that's also time consuming. So the best side hustles out there are gonna be the ones that are gonna allow us to keep our main job until we have a consistent income from our side hustle. And third of all, we have scalability. Now I'm gonna give you an example that I used before, garage selling. That's a side hustle that cannot quite be scaled to bigger numbers. And if you're watching this video, it means that you definitely don't want to make just a couple of dollars aside your normal income. Alright, so if you also believe that these three criteria are the things that you should look in a side hustle, then dropshipping is the best side hustle for you. Dropshipping can give us everything that I've talked about and a lot more. One of the biggest reasons why I think that dropshipping is the best side hustle for a beginner is the fact that you need zero startup capital. And you're probably asking yourself right now, hey Serban, how come do I need $0? No business ever needs $0 to get started. Let me explain to you. If you go to the definition of dropshipping, you're gonna realize that you will be able to sell products that you do not own. You will not have to keep inventory, and also all of the customers that will buy things from you will pay you upfront. So what happens here is that a customer that will buy something from our store, they will pay a lot more for that product than we're paying for our supplier. Once the customer pays you for the product, that money goes directly into your bank account. Once you get the money, you can just take a small portion of that money and pay your supplier. The supplier will ship the product directly to your customer's house and you can keep the difference. Now look, let's stop for a minute. This might sound very exciting, and it is, trust me. But there are a few catches, right? Because if it would be this easy, then anyone could do it and everyone would be a millionaire. The first catch is that you need to know what product you're selling. You only want to sell products that are making huge waves on the market right now. Products that people are buying like hotcakes. Imagine face masks in 2020. That is the definition of a winning product. Anyone who sold face masks made a lot of money. And this is the most important aspect when starting a dropshipping side hustle. Now, me personally, I've been able to generate a lot of money with dropshipping. I got a lot of my stores to multiple six figures in sales. Do I think that anyone could do it? Yes, definitely. You just need the right products. I just want to let you know that the more in demand a product is, the more sales you can make with that product. Now, when it comes to product research, you can do that manually or automatically. Doing manual product research will take a lot of our time. And remember, we don't have time right now because we have a job. This is just a side hustle. So we're going to choose the automatic route and we're going to go with AutoDS, which is the best platform when it comes to finding winning products. And this platform will also help us along the way by automating our whole dropshipping business. Now, on AutoDS, you're going to be able to to find daily new winning products that are making waves on the market. As we all know, Valentine's Day is just around the corner, and I think that these romantic products have a lot more potential to sell during these times. This is why I've decided to go with this particular product from AutoDS. And as you can see right here, they are telling us for how much we can get the product, how much we can sell it based on the competition. And if you scroll a bit down, you're gonna see that there are a lot of stores that are selling this product, and you can actually check them out. If you click on each and every one of these links, it will take you to a store that is selling this item, so you can actually learn from them and see what they are doing. They are also giving us an average order figure, so we can see how well the product is doing. Also, you can see the engagement score, meaning that you can see how well are people engaging with the ads of this product, and also saturation score, which will tell you how saturated is the market for this product. You will also have ideas for targeted audience, and here you can see some ads that are being run with this particular product. Alright, so we have decided on the product. What is the next step? The next step would be for us to create an actual store. Right now you might be asking, hey Serban, do I have to hire a developer for this? The answer is no. There are a lot of platforms out there that will help you create a store very easy and fast. For example, this one right here, buildyourstore.ai. This website will get you a free Shopify store generated by AI in less than 2 minutes. And the best part about it is that it's 100% free and no credit card required. All you have to do is go to the website, click this button, put your info here, select the niche of the store that you want to be created, and click on this button right here. In less than 1 minute, I got an email that looks like this, and they also created a custom AI generated logo. Voila! This is how I was able to get a brand new Shopify store created by AI in less than 2 minutes, and anyone can do the same. Do you remember the Valentine's Day product that I just found earlier in this video? This one right here. Let's go back to AutoDS to the page of the product. Click on this button right here. This will basically create a draft of our product. Do some changes to the product and make it the way we want to make it, and then click on this button to push it to our store. By the way, I really want you to try this out. AutoDS has this amazing AI feature inside of it that will help you create titles and descriptions for the products that you want to push to your store with the help of AI. It's very funny because you can go with multiple ways of creating these titles and descriptions, and you can just save it whenever you're happy with it. Remember, the product page is one of the most important pages of our store. That is the first place our customers will go after clicking our ads. So this is the final step. You're gonna have to start running some ads. It doesn't matter what platform. I would recommend you TikTok or Facebook, and I would recommend you to have somewhere around $300 for every product that you're testing. Now that might sound like a lot of money, but it is worth it, trust me. I'm just gonna give you some random examples. Check out how much I spent yesterday with this TikTok account and how many sales we did. After subtracting the cost of goods, this leaves us to this much profit. And this is nothing fancy. The day before that, I spent this much money and I have generated this much. Also, if we subtract the cost of goods, it will leave us to this much profit. So as you can see, ads are just another way to fast track everything and bring those customers closer to you. Alright guys, so the whole idea of a side hustle would be to eventually replace your main income. It doesn't matter how much money will you generate with your side hustle. I strongly advise against replacing your main income with your side hustle only when they are equal. This is the first step towards financial freedom, and it also gives you the power to live life on your own terms. Thank you for watching. Have an amazing day. Until next time.